Welcome in, everybody. Live here from Mount Vernon High School. You are watching Texarkana Game Day as we have area round playoff action between the Hooks Lady Hornets and the Edgewood Lady Bulldogs. Should be a fun one. I'm Zach Doty, joined by John Droke, as always. Welcome to be in here.
Yeah, good to be here, man. We got Kylie Corman trying to talk to us on the court right now.
Can't hear anything.
Can't hear a word. Hey, I'll give her props. No jean jacket tonight.
No Canadian tuxedo.
But yes, we have playoff basketball here tonight at Mount Vernon, gym unnamed.
As far as we know.
As far as we
Tigers
know.
Den, you know.
Tigers Den.
Could be a basic one like that.
The Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah, going to be a really exciting one. Excited to see what Dee Johnson, CC Johnson can bring to the table here tonight, along with Mallory Bishop. 1,000-point club for Mallory Bishop. That's huge for her.
Yeah, reached it in that last game that they just completed against Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill. Really good outing from them. Win 54-30, and going up against a really young team in the Edgewood Bulldogs. Only one senior, no juniors. Team pretty much built off of only sophomores and freshmen.
So it should be a good couple of years here going forward for the Bulldogs. I know we were told not to talk about it, but the cufflinks.
The cufflinks by Coach Bowles. How do you not mention it? He forgot his cufflinks, so he's been held up by zip ties
Zip
tonight.
ties are doing the job. Hey, you know what? That's perfect. Zip ties do every job that you could ever imagine, man.
So we're getting the starting lineups tonight for the Hooks Lady Hornets. We're seeing Hope Rankin. We have Serenity Gooden, Mallory Bishop so far. Rhea Brown and Channing Barber will close out the starting lineup for the Hooks Lady Hornets. And couldn't quite make out who all was out on the court for the Edgewood Lady Bulldogs, but we will call them out as they are there. Standout name to watch out for the Lady Bulldogs, number 21, Hannah Mulligan. I believe that's going to be the coach's daughter. She averages just over 11 points per game here for the Lady Bulldogs. Leads in rebounds, I believe, as well as assists. So just an all-around player that you're going to have to look out for tonight. Listed as one of the captains as a freshman, so that kind of stands out to us.
And, you know, we were talking with the radio guy for Edgewood before the game. He says a lot of the girls averaging anywhere between 6-7 points a game. But that's a huge factor when it comes to playoff basketball, when you can move the ball and get points from everybody on the floor.
We'll see Maggie Jones, Presley Burton, Henley Harper, as well as Carmen Smith and Hannah Mulligan that will make up the starting five for the Lady Bulldogs.
So tip just about set to be underway. Win or go home. Best time of the year on the hardwood. Here's the tip, going to be controlled by Edgewood. So they'll get a first crack at it.
We saw Channing not even want to go up for it. Instantly wanting to play defense as we see the ball go out of bounds there.
And we've covered a few Hooks games this year. One against Liberty Ilo where they had a lead for a majority of the game. Leopards ran away late in that one, and then a blowout win over Redwater. And we'll see what they can do today. As Bulldogs, it's going to be Maggie Jones on the ball. Bulldogs content moving the ball around the perimeter. Lady Hornets out in a man defense. As a little move there to the basket. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last tip by the Hornets was Carmen Smith on the take. So Edgewood going to keep it underneath their own basket. Maggie Jones set for the inbound. It's swung to the corner. Shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Hornets. It's going to be Channing Barber. Still scoreless here. Hornets with their first possession on the offensive end of the floor. Rhea Brown running the point.
Swinging it around to Bishop. Now back to Gooden. Back over to Rhea in the corner.
Brown. And that one just through the hands of Hope Rankin. So Lady Hornets will turn it over. That's where Edgewood will take over.
Tried to go cross court with it. Had an open look for Hope. Just couldn't quite get it
and Hook's
secured.
Hook's really bringing the pressure now in the backcourt. Edgewood does a good job breaking it. It's going to be Hannah Mulligan. And we're going to have a foul on the floor.
Yeah, Mallory caught her from behind, I believe.
That's going to be Mallory's first foul. First team foul for the Hornets. Edgewood in the box set. Looking to get it in. They fire it in now to Smith. Ball's on the floor. Picked up by the Bulldogs. As Smith Fires in down low, little turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound fought for, ends up in the hands of the Lady Hornets. That was Rhea Brown who came down with it. And now Serenity pushing the pace the other way. Brown throws one up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of the Bulldogs. Minute into the game, minute and 30 seconds almost, still no score. Still looking to see who's going to draw first blood. Harper swings it over to Maggie Jones. And that one tipped, stolen away. Serenity Gooden going to take it herself. Gets the first 2 points of the ball game. So Hornets draw first blood. Off the steal. Bulldogs looking for an answer. That one almost stolen away. Good hands by Channing Barber. Shot up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. And it'll stay with Edgewood as a slew of subs come in now.
See CC Johnson check in for Channing Barber and Dee Dee check in for Rhea. So see the Twin Towers out there already.
There they are. Harper going to pull a long three for the Bulldogs. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound into the hands of Mulligan. And now we're going to have a foul called against the Hornets. I believe it will be called on CC Johnson. Yep. And will be. So CC picks up her first, team second of the first quarter. And that'll send the Bulldogs to the line to shoot two. I believe that's Henley Harper shoot. No, check that.
That is number 22.
Addie Davis.
Yep.
First one off the mark, no good. As she'll toe the line for her second. Pretty decent crowd on hand here in Mount Vernon. As second one off the mark, no good. Rebounded by the Hornets. And that shot denied by CC. Good hand there by CC Johnson.
Serenity takes it herself. Pretty move inside, gets it to fall. Serenity Gooden, 4 points so far.
All 4 points from Gooden. As that one tied up by Dee Dee Johnson. And there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Hornets.
I couldn't see if it was jump ball or if it was a travel that they caught her for before the hand.
So Hornets going to take over in the front court. It'll be Serenity Gooden to run the point. Lady Bulldogs in a man defense of their own.
Steps out to Mallory Bishop on the wing.
Hornets working the ball along the perimeter. Good screen there by Dee Dee Johnson, creating room for Gooden. Three, can't get that one to go. Bulldogs come away with it. It'll be Henley Harper to bring the ball down the floor and across the timeline for Edgewood. Ball, little bounce pass over to Mulligan. And looking down low, foul's going to be called against Dee Dee Johnson, her first. And we'll send Addie Davis back to the line, shooting two more. It was a good look inside to Davis there by the Bulldogs. Right move and able to draw the foul. Davis, first free throw, good. And she'll have one more. Hooks faithful making a little bit of noise up in the stands, and enough to make Davis miss the second one. As Hornets now trying to beat this pressure in the backcourt provided by the Bulldogs. They do. And his ball, they're looking for Dee Dee Johnson. It's stolen away by the Bulldogs. Now they're going to push the tempo the other way. Thompson throws up a tough shot off the mark. Rebounded by Addie O'Neal of the Hornets. And she almost throws it away. Good hand there by Corey Elliott to knock it out of bounds. Hornets will keep the basketball.
It was a really good job by Serenity Gooden to get back in the backcourt and force a bad shot there for Edgewood, limiting it to still a three-point game.
And Serenity Gooden, from what we've seen all year, has done a really good job transitioning back defensively. Gooden now working the point.
And she's been one of those girls that you can see consistently on the court at all times as Mallory Bishop puts up that three. He'll go out of bounds and stay with the Hornets. Nice touch by the Lady Bulldogs.
So Lady Hornets with a chance to extend their lead on this possession. They fire it in. Gooden kicks it out to Brown.
Rhea drives inside.
And one. Rhea Brown. So she'll get a chance at three the old-fashioned way. A chance to extend the Hornet lead to 6. Did you see who they called that foul on, Dodie?
I did not.
Didn't either. Into the game for the Bulldogs, Carmen Smith.
She checks in for Taylor Thompson. I wonder if that was on Taylor.
And Rhea converts the 3 the old-fashioned way. 7-1 is the score. 3:56 left to go in the first quarter. Hornets trying to speed the Bulldogs up in the backcourt. They're able to break the pressure. It's Harper. Shot up. Bulldogs come down with it. Now it's almost stolen away by Gooden. Gooden gets on the floor for it. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Bulldogs, but fantastic effort by Serenity Gooden to get on the floor for that one.
Absolutely. Serenity Gooden just being a menace in the perimeter right now, forcing steals and creating tons of pressure.
Corey Elliott triggers the inbound. Ball now in the hands of Hannah Mulligan. She skips one over back to Elliott. Drives baseline. Little reverse. Denied! And out of bounds as Corey Elliott takes the slide, almost taking our table out over here. Channing Barber with the denial at the basket.
Respect the hustle and effort there by Corey Elliott.
Getting on the floor. Coach going to love that one, Cody.
Gritty 5'5" guard, freshman. Gonna play with a lot of intensity out there.
Bulldogs looking to trap Serenity in the backcourt. Hornets break it. It's going to be Hope Rankin, and now a shot up and one! Rhea Brown, her second and one of the night.
Beautiful find there by Hope Rankin to get it down to her. Man.
And the Hooks Hornets firing on all cylinders in this first round playoff game. Brown can't convert the free throw. 8-point lead for the Hornets now. And Bulldogs looking for any answer on the offensive end of the floor. And there's a nice move there by Mulligan. Now a long three, rattles around, won't go. Into the hands of Rankin. And now a travel going to be called against the Bulldogs, so the Hornets will keep possession of it.
Hope tried to work a little too quickly there. Was trying to get it down to Serenity Gooden. Have that transition bucket. Just got a little bit ahead of herself and lost control of it.
Fortunate break there by the Hornets. Gooden kicks it over to Rankin. Now back to Rhea Brown. Bulldogs not coming out too far beyond the perimeter defensively. Rhea Brown gets it back on the left wing, dumps it down low. Great pass, just can't get the finish. That was Mallory Bishop down low. Good court awareness by Rhea Brown.
It was incredible off-ball movement there by the Hornets, just unable to make it work.
Long three, and the bank is open. What a shot by Hannah Mulligan. And now a quick steal by the Bulldogs. And going to have a foul. I believe it's going to go against Carmen Smith.
Had our first state bank shot of the night.
That's it.
We'll see Addie O'Neill check back in for Hope Rankin. Slew of subs check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Jackie Jackman checking in, being one of them.
Bulldogs 1-2-1-1 full court press. Hornets break it easily. As they give it to Rhea Brown. She has it on the right wing. Brown dumps it down low. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Hornets, so Bulldogs will take it.
We'll see Dee Dee Johnson check in for Channing Barber, and I believe Cece as well for Rhea.
So a little rarity seeing Dee Dee CC on the court at the same time. Hook's looking to run a bigger set here.
I see him meeting at the scorer's table right now with the referee.
So far, Hornets started things off pretty hot. Pretty big three there by Hannah Mulligan just moments ago. Give the Bulldogs a little bit of life in this first quarter. It's their first points from the field. And Hooks really looking to speed things up.
Well, they'll get a reach-in foul there on Serenity, trying to force another turnover.
So Serenity, her first, team fourth. Is a little meeting with the official, and
yeah, they're getting Coach Ladd, the girls basketball coach. They're taking away the megaphones that the Edgewood student section has.
artificial noisemaker. Not allowed in the indoor sports.
I don't even think that it was Hooks complaining about it. I think the officials just went out of their way to say that that's not right. Serenity Gooden gets a steal off the inbound. They're going the other way now. Addie O'Neill for deep.
Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. So it was a good defensive play there by the Hornets. Just couldn't get any points off of it. Mulligan trying to make something happen herself. Can't get that one to go. Had a lot of contact going up on that one. Now here come the Hornets. It'll be Mallory Bishop. Picking up her dribble. Takes it herself for two. Mallory Bishop.
What a Euro step to get that one up and in off the glass. Beautiful job to make it a 7-point game now.
And Edgewood just having a really tough time breaking this press. They do it there. Jackie Jackman takes it herself, throws one up, can't get it to go. Bulldogs come down with it. Another shot on the way. They can get that one to convert. Hannah Mulligan's got two more. She's got 5 on the night. Bishop,
Thought I heard a whistle.
tosses one up to Serenity Gooden in the front court. Gooden looking right side. Hornets, they balance the floor. Gooden kicks it right corner. Now it's dumped back in low. What a pass and what a finish.
Great sight there by Addie O'Neill to get it down to Dee Johnson, who gets another bucket for the Hornets. Great answer there after a great bucket by Hannah Mulligan.
40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Hornets up 13-6. As it's dumped in down low to Addie Davis. And now a tough two put up there by Presley Burton. And now the Hornets looking to transition. Serenity Gooden gets 2 more. She's got 6. Hornet fans on their feet. 17 seconds left to go now. Jackman kicks it back up to Harper. 3 out, 2 in. Harper gets a screen from Davis, now pulls up a long 3, way off the mark. Rebound ends up in the hands of Rankin. Throws it up court, and at the buzzer, no good. Good idea by Serenity. And that'll be the way the first quarter ends, 15-6. Hooks Hornets fans loving it. We're going to take a quick break, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be right back for second quarter action here on Texarkana Game Day.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here again for second quarter action here in Mount Vernon. Hooks Lady Hornets up 15-6 as we begin the second quarter. Before we get back to action, we want to thank our game sponsors. We want to thank Alpha Stone, TXK, Hooks Tire, Kinder Elite Academy, the Hooks Youth Sports Association, Kelly Sims Remax Preferred, and, of course, the Tunnel Crew Has-Beens podcast. Thank you to our sponsors for their dedicated support of Hooks Hornets athletics and for making this stream possible.
All right, so second quarter set to begin shortly after one. 15-6 was the score. Lady Hornets did a good job speeding the Bulldogs up with their full court press in the first. Serenity Gooden, 6 points through the first quarter. Mallory Bishop has 2. Maria Brown's got 5. Dee Johnson with 2. For the Bulldogs, Hannah Mulligan with 5, Addie Davis with 1. And Bulldogs gonna start off with the ball in the second quarter, looking to cut into this Hornet lead. There's a head fake there. Now a 3 pulled by Mulligan. Can't get it to go. It was a really high arcing shot.
It was a really good move. She looked like she was going to go inside, step back out. Got a really good shot on it, just rolled in and out.
Addie O'Neill gives it to Channing. Back to O'Neal. Great off-ball movement right now by the Hornets. O'Neal takes it herself, can't get it to go. Bulldogs come away with it. It'll be Harper to bring the ball across the timeline for Edgewood. Now Mulligan, good move. Dumps it in down low. What a pass from Mulligan into Carmen Smith for 2.
Beautiful find there by Hannah Mulligan. You can see the Bulldogs are up in their intensity on the defense now, trying to match.
They almost force a turnover there. Ends up in the hands of the Hornets. And now a hard rebound being fought for Rhea Brown.
It'll be a jump ball. It'll go back the Bulldogs' way?
Should be.
Well, they started with the ball in the second quarter, though. Doesn't it reset? I thought it should be Hook's ball.
Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. So Hook's going to continue to provide this smothering full court press. Corey Elliott in some trouble. Now the Bulldogs get it across half court. Mulligan fires one down low. A lot of contact, no foul. Edgewood fans can't believe it. And now a block going to be called against the Bulldogs. It's going to be called against Carmen Smith, her second. Student section of Edgewood not happy with that one, Doty. So we're going to have a substitution. Addie Davis back into the game. Carmen Smith going to take a seat for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs stay in the full court press. Corey Smith. Hornets do a good job breaking it. As they get it over to Rhea Brown, almost loses a handle on it. Able to keep it.
Ends up getting it to Mallory Bishop, who goes inside.
Now ball stolen away by the Bulldogs, and a lot of contact there out of bounds. Don't think we're going to get a call. I think they're going to say it was last touched by the Bulldogs. And so far, the first 2-ish minutes of this second quarter have been very physical.
Very physical. You know, they were blowing a little bit more stuff in that first quarter. A little bit more aggressive the second quarter to begin with.
It was a pass. Good job by Mallory Bishop getting her fingertips of that pass.
Gets it back over to Rankin. Now we're at the top to Gooden.
Gooden working through contact. Now Mallory Bishop on the right wing. She's got Gooden down low, didn't hit her. Now Gooden comes back and collects it outside the arc. Rhea Brown, off ball move. We're going to have a foul called against the Bulldogs. Off ball, go against Hannah Mulligan. Going to get her on the push. And that really just kind of speaks volumes to the off ball movement that the Hornets are able to create and draw those fouls. One of the better off ball moving teams that we've seen this year.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, the Hornets probably used 3 or 4 plays out of their book just from that last possession, and really good job by the Edgewood Bulldogs to prevent them from getting any points out of it, as we see a steal here for the Lady Bulldogs now.
Here come the Bulldogs. Harper, a little floater, can't get that one to go. Ends up back into the hands of the Bulldogs. Now the Hornets come away with the rebound and going.
Gooden.
Serenity Gooden, coast to coast. Great transition offense by the Hornets. Now we got a timeout. 17-8, Hornets in front of Edgewood. We're going to take a quick break, get some words from our sponsors. Be right back here with the action on Texarkana Game Day.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information. Sports injuries.
All right, we're back here at Mount Vernon. Hooks Lady Hornets up 17-8 after the timeout over the Edgewood Bulldogs. And so far the whistles have been a little quiet here in the second quarter, kind of letting the girls play compared to the first quarter. And it'll be Edgewood basketball coming out of the timeout. Maggie Jones set to inbound. Hornets going to be all over them once it's in. And she gets it in to Harper. And good job breaking the press there. 2-on-1 here down low, and that one's going to be thrown out of bounds. I think that was the right look there by Presley Burton. She had Addie Davis on the opposite side block, but also credit to the Hornets getting back in transition and cutting that passing lane off. So it'll be Hornet basketball. Addie O'Neal inbounds it to CeCe Johnson.
And Edgewood's done a pretty good job of getting it to the opposite half of the court, but once they get there, you know, it's just overwhelming the amount of Hornets that are there to swarm on them.
Addie O'Neal pulls up, kicks it back out to Bishop. And now we're going to have a
jump ball between Rankin and Corey Elliott.
So possession arrow will favor the Hornets.
Mallory Bishop will be the inbounder. God, that kid has a Texas Tech Patrick Mahomes jersey on.
Oh, my gosh. I got to go meet him. It's my idol right there.
The kid or Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, you know, we'll figure that out in post.
Kicks it down low to CeCe. Back out to Addie.
Addie O'Neal drives in, pulls up at the elbow. Looking for CeCe. That one's stolen away. Good job getting in the passing lane there by Addie Davis, and then she picks up her pivot foot. Ooh, nightmare scenario there for the Bulldogs. So Hook's going to get bailed out with the call.
Ooh, great find down low, and one, Mallory Bishop. My goodness, an incredible job off the ball. Works it inside, great pass. I believe that was Hope Rankin on the inbound. And
that's part of the reason why Mallory Bishop's in the 1,000-point club right there. So Bishop will toe the line, looking for three. Gets it to go. Makes her 100% from the line. 1 for 1.
Can't ask for anything better.
Can't ask for anything better. Hornets got the 10-second call started, and they're going to force a turnover. Good pressure there by the Lady Hornets, as they've done all night. And Edgewood really struggling with that full court press through the first quarter and a half of this ball game. And that's just something Hooks is really good at. We've seen it all year. They did it very well at Liberty ILO. They sped Redwater up through the first half that they used to press. There's Addie O'Neal now on the ball. He's going to pull a long three. That one off the mark. Rebounded by Johnson. Up and in for two. D.D. Johnson.
So hard to defend. That's what makes Hooks so good, is their ability to get those rebounds.
Now a long three from Maggie Jones off the mark, rebounded by CeCe Johnson. Hannah Mulligan was looking for the steal, didn't get it. Mallory Bishop going to bring it across the timeline. Kick it over to, I believe, Addie O'Neal.
Yep.
O'Neal going to bring it back out, reset the offense as D.D. Johnson fighting for position down low.
That's Gooden at the top of the key.
Serenity Gooden trying to blow by her girl, brings it right side. And it's going to be stolen away by the Bulldogs. Here comes Mulligan.
Looked like there was a lot of miscommunication between Gooden and Bishop on that last one. Not a whole lot of great spacing.
Mulligan loses a handle on it. Thankfully went into the hands of a Lady Bulldog. Loses a handle on it again. They are really trying to speed Hannah Mulligan up. Ball dumped in down low to Burton. Shot denied by CeCe Johnson.
She didn't even have to elevate. She was flat-footed and was right there to stop her from the get-go.
And that's almost as exciting of a block to me as when someone goes up and swats it to row three as O'Neal pulls a long three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bishop. Stick back, no good. Another rebound by the Hornets, and they'll draw the foul. D.D. Johnson.
I mean, that's almost your only chance. You know, you don't have the height or the size to out-rebound Hooks, and, you know, you can't just let them have the easy buckets, so you almost have to foul them and hope they don't get it at the line.
I think your best option would be, if you're the Bulldogs, as Johnson's first free throw is good, I think your best option, honestly, would be to try to box them out and draw the over-the-back calls because you do not have anybody, as you mentioned, on the court who can match up size-wise with D.D. or CeCe Johnson for that matter. Probably not even
I was about to say
Brown.
even Rhea or Channing. I mean, there's a lot of size, a lot of depth here with hooks. It's almost going to be really, really hard to stop that.
Johnson toes the line for her second. That's Dee Johnson. And she goes perfect on that trip. Hornets 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
She'll check out after making that free throw. We'll see Channing Barber check back in for her, as well as Addie Hale will check in.
Big smile on Dee
Addie
Johnson's
Castle,
face.
excuse me, Addie Castle.
Coming off the floor there. Hooks kind of backing off a little bit on this pressure in the full court press. They're up 24-8 with 2:45 to go in the second quarter. As Burton kicks it out, 3 on the way from Harper, off the mark. Rebound fought for. And Rhea Brown says that is going to be my ball. Jump ball is going to be in favor of Edgewood. Hooks looking for a foul. Going to fall on deaf ears. As Harper gets it, swings it over to Hannah Mulligan, drives in, kick over. Shot on the way, baseline, good. Taylor Thompson.
Pretty floater.
Second basket of the second quarter for the Bulldogs. They trail by 14. Rhea Brown, good turnaround move there to beat Hannah Mulligan. Brown going to take it herself, draw a lot of contact. No whistle at all. Probably should have been a charge or a block either way.
Coach Mulligan was wanting to charge on it.
Hannah Mulligan going to drive baseline, kick out, good pass, 3 from Thompson. Off the mark, rebound falls into the hands of Bishop. Bishop pushing the pace the other way, kicks it up, shot up no good. And Bulldogs come away with it. They could possibly get some points in transition here. As Mulligan, tough shot there.
I couldn't really tell if Channing got a hand on it, but forced a tough one no matter what.
Bulldogs were able to steal it back after the rebound by the Hornets. Just skip pass over to Harper. She'll bring it back out, reset the offense, give Edgewood a chance to catch their breath. Thompson dumps it in. Now it's in the hands of Burton, going to drive baseline. Good job cutting off the baseline there by Barber. And now a wild shot thrown up. No good, rebounded by Barber. Hope Rankin will bring it down the floor. Drives right side to the corner.
Now Larry Bishop charges back out, kicks it back out to Rope Rankin. And Rhea Brown will restart at the top of the key.
Brown looking for a floater down low.
Channing Barber,
She'll draw the foul. It's a beautiful floated pass from Brown to Barber.
And that's just, again, capitalizing on the size advantage that you have whenever you're able to do that. And Channing can reach up and just grab it pretty easily. You want to take advantage of that every time.
That's the 5th foul of the quarter against the Bulldogs. As knocking down her first free throw is Channing Barber.
And that's really the main thing that if you're the opposing team, you want to force those bigs for hooks into foul trouble. That's kind of been the thing that, gets them throughout the year. We've seen in previous years, but right now it's Edgewood's that's had the trouble with fouls.
So second free throw by Channing off the mark.
Hope Rankin ended up coming away with a rebound.
So Hook's going to have a chance for more points here on this possession. Serenity Gooden going to back out, pull a long 3, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Johnson. She can't get the stick back to go. Going to draw the foul and get 2 more free throws. And Hornet fans have their Hornet towels waving around up here in the stands. They're loving what they're seeing out of their Hooks Hornets.
It's just been a dominant presence inside all game. I think we've seen almost probably 5, perimeter shots, but, everything that's been working so far for the Hornets has been inside, so why step away from it?
Dee Johnson, first free throw off the mark. Looks like Mallory Bishop will check back into the game.
Channing Barber checked out, as well as Addie Castle.
So Dee Coach said, we got a plan. Feed the bigs.
It's working.
It's working so far. Hooks has themselves a 15-point lead. 31 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs, would be nice to get a basket and some momentum as that one rolls into the hands of Thompson. And now we're going to have a foul called against the Hornets in the paint. Will be on the floor. That one's going to be called against. I thought he held up 5.
I'm not quite sure who it was on. Maybe
Unless he did 2 fouls. But,
maybe that was the case.
Might have been against D.D. Johnson. As good ball movement. They get it to Hannah Mulligan, pulls a long 3. She gets it to go. They really needed that one.
And that's the thing. They've got some good ball players. You can't get complacent. You know, it was a 15-point lead, but quickly after a few threes, especially by Hannah Mulligan.
5 seconds now. And Bishop going to take it herself. Can't get that one to go. 2 seconds. Rebound fought for. Will go out of bounds and be Bulldog basketball with 92 feet to go. So more than likely not going to see a shot at the buzzer here, but
you never know.
You never know. We will not. And that'll be how first half action ends. Hooks Lady Hornets up 25-13 over the Edgewood Lady Bulldogs. We're going to take a break, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be back here for second half action here in just a little bit on Texarkana Game Day.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a Safety and Savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews, because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects, and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
Braving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
For over 20 years, Hoover Stone & Stucco has been building and restoring exteriors that last. And now that same expert knowledge powers Hoover Soft Wash. We understand how stone, stucco, brick, and siding are built, so we know exactly how to clean them the right way. No high-pressure damage, just safe, professional soft washing that protects your home or business. Trust the team that knows exteriors inside and out. Hoover Stone & Stucco, Hoover Soft Wash. Experience built in.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online. We're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day the local way.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
All right, welcome back to Mount Vernon. Halftime's concluded. We're about set for third quarter action. After 2 quarters of play, Hooks Lady Hornets up 25-13 over the Edgewood Bulldogs. And they started pretty hot there in the first quarter. Couple big buckets, couple big threes by Hannah Mulligan to keep the Bulldogs in it. Big one there before halftime to kind of give them a little bit of life going back into the locker room. But so far, the Hooks Hornets full court press has seemed to be just daunting for the Bulldogs to overcome, Doty.
Yeah, it's been crazy. You know, whether it's at the half court or, you know, once they get past it and down the court, you know, it's just been overwhelming. Serenity Gooden especially. Her perimeter defense has just been insane and lights out so far tonight. And, you know, on offense, they have a lot of buckets that they'd like to have back. And I think that's a testament of how dominant they have been in this game. You know, how many missed opportunities did they not capitalize on, and they still have this lead. So
Hornets going to start with the basketball. This will be Mallory Bishop trying to open things up with the three, and she gets it. Hornets strike early in the third quarter.
We got the student section behind us now, so a little bit more energy going on.
A little bit more energy. Bishop gets a steal. Going to take it herself. Bounce pass. Rankin up and down should be for the travel.
It's kind of a tough call because it kind of looked from our angle like there was a tip before Hope had a chance on it.
I was unsure if she had possession of that to be called for the travel.
I didn't think that she did. I think that was clean. But
so maybe a tough break there for the call for the Hornets. Regardless, they're up 28-13. Bulldogs looking for a response. Going to be Harper. Swings it over to Mulligan. Dumps it down inside. Good move. Turnaround jumper is good by Carmen Smith, and that was a fantastic post move by Smith.
And I think, coming into this entire first half, it seemed like Edgewood was afraid of the bigs. Now they're almost pushing it and attacking him, it seems like, from that first possession. Can they make more out of it? Mallory Bishop again for a three, no good.
Mallory Bishop, a little bit of a heat check there. Bulldogs come away with it. Harper going to run the point, guarded by Rankin. Gives it up. It's going to be Mulligan. Drives the baseline. Fires one back out. Stolen away.
Hope Rankin.
And Hope Rankin going to be called for the double dribble. So Edgewood going to get the ball back. Fortunate not to have turned that into transition points. As Harper going to give it up to Maggie Jones. And now she's going to be called for the travel. So a pair of turnovers back-to-back. Hornets get the possession of the basketball back. Serenity gives over to Rankin. Now back out to Channing Barber. 4 out, 1 in for the Hornets. There's Rankin, a little head fake there. That one almost stolen away. Now being fought for on the floor. Still being fought for. Ends up in the hands of Mulligan, and she's going to tie up with Mallory Bishop. Be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs.
See a slew of subs get ready to check in for the Hornets. Both Johnson girls and Addie O'Neill checking in. We'll see Rhea check out, Channing check out, and Hope Rankin check out.
So the big set worked very well for the Hornets in the first half. They did a really good job of utilizing the Johnson girls in the paint. Got a lot of points down low. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Hornets. Last touch by the Bulldogs.
Last touch by the Bulldogs going back Hornets' way. A little slow to get up with Mulligan.
D.D. Johnson fires it up to Mallory Bishop. Now it'll be Serenity Gooden to run the point. Gooden kicks it back over to Bishop. She'll drive to the right corner. Now kick out to Johnson. Now Addie O'Neill. Good ball movement by the Hornets. Gooden going to get a good look from three. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound fought for. Into the hands of CeCe Johnson. She'll draw the foul. And Carmen Smith can't believe it as she picks up her third. Showed a little bit of frustration out of that after that, Carmen Smith did.
Even say something to the student section.
Yeah,
Letting them know she wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Who's the guy who reads the lips? CeCe Johnson, first free throw, no good. Oh, man, I can't believe I can't think of his name right now.
We'll see her check out for Addie Davis. We'll check back in.
So Hornets going to have a clear size advantage down low after Smith checks out. CeCe Johnson hits the second. 29-15 now the score, 5:21 left to go in the game. D.D. Johnson almost got a steal there. Good job by Mulligan to keep it. Mulligan kicks it down inside, and a travel going to be called against Raylan. No, check that. Going to be called against Presley Burton.
There was some hesitation with her movement before she started going inside with the ball. And called with the travel beforehand.
Edgewood's done that a couple times tonight where
both teams honestly have.
It'll be Bishop to kick it up top to Addie O'Neill. Gets a screen from D.D. Johnson. Now Serenity Gooden almost loses a handle on it. Good job to keep it. Now skips one over. O'Neill head fake. Back to Gooden. Great ball movement by the Hornets. Really opening things up. Looking for a good shot selection. Gooden skips another one over. Bishop Shot, no good. Stick back is good by D.D. Johnson. And the Hornets are controlling the boards right now. Corey Elliott, that ball lost a handle on it and picked up by Gooden. And she's going to be fouled. Might have got her ankle hooked there.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Presley Burton was trying to reach for the ball and ended up grabbing Gooden's ankle and bringing her to the ground.
So Burton checks out after that. Back into the game for the Bulldogs, Taylor Thompson. Gooden has it at the point. Kicks it over Mallory Bishop, thinks about a three. Now going to drive to the elbow. Kick out to Addie O'Neal. And now Gooden thinks she has a good look at three. That one off the back iron, no good. Bulldogs have it. Not a bad look at all. She was open.
Pretty shot, just a little long.
I'd give her the green light all day. Hannah Mulligan thinks she has the green light and does from way downtown. What a shot by Mulligan. You see how much air she put underneath that, Dodie?
Yeah, I mean, she's not afraid to let it fly. That's her third made three, I believe, of the game. You know, she's kind of been the real fire that's been going for this Bulldog offense. They're going to need a little bit more of her, too.
And that one's going to be thrown away off the hands of D.D. Johnson. Is that a football helmet I see
it
over there
is.
in the student section?
They're all wearing jerseys. It looks like mainly football jerseys, as well as one kid has a football helmet. Most of them have shiesties on or, you know, visors on backwards.
Hey man, I just turned around to the to the Hornet student section. They're pointing at them to the scoreboard as a foul. Mallory Bishop's going to be fouled. It's going to be assessed to Corey Elliott. 3 fouls now against the Bulldogs in this quarter. 2 more, and the Hornets will be shooting the rest of the way. Gooden kicks it over to Hope Rankin. Now back to Gooden on the right wing. Dumps it in down low to Rhea Brown. Good ball movement, good pass, good finish by Channing Barber.
It's good ball movement, but an even better off-ball movement by Channing Barber to cut inside and get that open look for 2.
And Rhea Brown just has a great sense of awareness when it comes to the court.
We'll see a timeout for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll stay here and thank our game sponsors real quick as we take this timeout. We want to thank Alpha Stone TXK. We want to thank Hooks Tire, as well as the Kinder Elite Academy, the Hooks Youth Sports Association, Kelly Sims Remax Preferred, and of course the Tunnel Crew Has-Beens podcast. Thank you to all of our sponsors for their support of Hooks Hornets athletics.
Shout out to the Tunnel Crew, man.
Shout out to them. Chris Bates and David. Gosh darn it, I do this every time.
Oh my goodness, no.
I can't forget.
David, we're sorry.
David, I'm sorry.
Apologies.
I'm going to have to look it up now. I feel bad.
I wonder if Buddy's in the house somewhere tonight.
I don't know. Drake's behind us, but I don't see Buddy.
Buddy? I'm sure he's floating around here somewhere.
He's here somewhere.
Buddy's always at the Hooks events, man. Big Hornet fan.
David Briggs.
David Briggs.
Chris Bates and David Briggs.
Shout out to you, David Briggs. Bulldogs.
Also runs Exit 208 Trophy and Awards. Does a good job over there.
Bulldogs getting a lot of pressure beyond the perimeter from the Hornets right now. Mulligan going to work in the right wing, back up, reset the play. And they're going to kick it over to Harper on the left wing. Not much movement down low right now from the Bulldogs. When you have Channing Barber down low, I wouldn't want to move near her either.
Oh. Ball gets thrown away, goes back to Rhea. She just lost control of that. It was Presley Burton.
So Addie O'Neal now going to have it in the front court. Gives it to Channing. Now O'Neal, pull up jumper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound fought for out of bounds. Last touch by Channing Barber.
And, you know, despite that miss, I was really happy to see Addie O'Neal take that shot. I kind of thought, you know, it was kind of looking like she was intimidated and kind of put off with herself after that first quarter, missing a few buckets. To see her drive and take that shot means a lot to her.
I believe it's the right shot selection, too. Her girl kind of played a little bit back closer to the lane. Pull up, you got the shot, take it.
See Mulligan. Oh, Addie O'Neal tried to get it from behind.
Harper now running the point.
Mulligan on the perimeter.
Now it's going to be skipped over in the hands of Thompson. Kick it back out to Harper.
A little bit of a spacing issue as Mulligan was wanting the ball. They'll reset, though.
Yeah, you got to balance the floor.
Cut
that shot blocked by Barber. It was the right look, though.
Yeah, it was a great cut, but great job by Channing to anticipate it and work their way back.
So CC and D.D. Johnson check back into the game, as well as Serenity Gooden.
We're checking for Eddie O'Neill. Ray and Channing are out.
So it'll be Bulldog basketball underneath their own basket. They get it in. A lot of contact there on Mulligan, but I think it was a good job by Johnson to stay on her feet.
It wasn't a foul, though. But
No,
they threw it down low. It ends up going out of bounds and is coming back Hooks' way.
So 1:56 left to go.
So really
here.
good defense.
Yeah, fantastic defense. She stayed on her feet, let the contact hit her. No foul there.
We'll see Mulligan check out for Corey Elliott. I think that's the first time that we've seen Mulligan off the court all game. But she looks gassed out there. She's been grinding so hard.
She's been putting in the work. Now Rankin, wide open three from the wing. She drills it. Hope Rankin. Now Rankin going to turn around and play defense in the backcourt here. And she's going to be called for the foul, I believe. Be her first, team first of the third quarter at 1:40 left to go.
Lady Hornets have done a really good job on the defense, and then it's been a slew of everybody on the offense as well. Hope Rankin getting on the board just adds to that depth that the Hornets have.
Corey Elliott has it on the left wing now, going to skip it over. And a tough shot put up and goes in by Henley Harper. Her first points of the contest.
Wasn't quite a Euro, but a really clean transition into the lane. Couldn't quite get a hand up, and they capitalized.
Now Rankin looking for another three. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by the Dogs. Is Corey Elliott going to push the tempo? Student section for Hooks really coming to life back behind us as Johnson comes down with the rebound. Gives it up to Gooden. 46 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Hooks in front by 16. As Bishop, good move there on Elliott. Gooden now swings it corner. Three from Mallory Bishop. Just short. Rebounded by CC Johnson. She tries to stick it back up and in for two. CC and D.D. Johnson have been dominant on those stickbacks today. Harper kicks it out corner. That's going to be skipped back up top. Three on the way, no good. She will be fouled, I believe Jones was fouled. Will be shooting 3 shots. That's what it looked like.
Sorry, I am so distracted by the student section.
You're good, you're good. So Jones, first one good.
I can't focus now that they're right behind us. I'm so distracted.
I'm trying to
figure out what they're saying.
I have no idea what they're saying. Second one, good by Jones. So she'll try to convert the third one, get 3 in a very unique way that you usually don't see.
Yeah. We'll see Hope check out. We'll see Addie Castle check back in for the Lady Hornets. Oh, they're familiar.
They're familiar. Jones converts all 3 at the line. Big free throws there for the Bulldogs.
These two are familiar with each other. They had that infamous football game a couple years ago, maybe last year, where the Hooks Hornets beat Edgewood like 90-something to 70 in a football game.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Defense absent that day.
that was a crazy shootout.
Addison Castle with the walk. Did you say, what was it?
It was like 90-something to 70-something.
Imagine being the quarterback. We put up 70 points, still lost. So after the travel, it's Bulldog basketball. Henley Harper kick it to the corner, shot up, no good.
Oh.
And that'll be the way the third quarter ends. 38-23. Hooks with a big lead over the Edgewood Bulldogs. We'll take a short break, get some words from our sponsors. Be back here for fourth quarter action on Texarkana Game Day.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds. allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7. We're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Welcome back to Mount Vernon here for a playoff game. 38-23 after 3 quarters of play. The Hooks Hornets in front of the Edgewood Bulldogs. And we got 8 minutes left to decide this one. Can Edgewood make a comeback here? They got a lot of ground to cover and make up if they want a chance to win this one and keep their season alive. So far, story of the game, Hooks has been dominating down low with DD and CC Johnson. Football season, Doty.
Softball season.
Softball season. Hey, the Hooks Hornets looking to have a great year on the diamond.
Yep. Talking with Coach Touchstone and Coach Hale earlier this week. They're in a tournament at Mount Pleasant this weekend. They're playing Pleasant Grove tomorrow afternoon. Might try to make it out for that one.
Pleasant Grove had a pretty big day the other day on the baseball diamond, as a lot of contact drawn there by Mallory Bishop. She'll go to the line to shoot too. How about Hunter Rose with a perfect game to start things off for the Hawks?
Hunter Rose for the perfect game on opening day. Hit a home run in their second game today, and then had a really good day in the first one as well against Nevada Community. The Hawks are starting hot.
Hawks are starting hot. And they finished pretty hot last season. I think they came up just short of the state championship, but
they're looking to be right there again this year, you know, possibly against the same team that they had a loss to last year, and maybe looking to get that get back against Cal Allen.
And it's not like that perfect game that Hunter Rose threw was against some scrub team either. I mean, Liberty Ilo is a heck of a baseball squad.
Number 3 ranked in 3A. I mean, Ellie's no shy as well, as Huntley Fisher hit a home run, 3-run home run for them against Kilgore earlier today too.
It's always fun when the Leopards and Hawks match up on the diamond, Doty.
Yeah, we'll see them again at H.E. Markham later in the year, and I believe they'll play again at Hawk Field, but really good to see those teams compete.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Channing going to draw the foul. That one's going against Carmen Smith, her 4th. She's got to be careful.
You know, I thought a foul could have been called probably 4 or 5 times in that play, and for it to end up going on Carmen is kind of tough on her.
Yeah, I mean, that's just unfortunate for her. She's kind of gotten a bad draw on the fouls tonight. Barber, first one off the mark. Hey, the way Barber was fighting through there, I would have put her on the goal line at the 1, man. She could have got us in the end zone.
I'll see her check out again for Addie Davis.
Barber's second one off the mark. Rebound almost stolen away there by Hope Rankin. Bulldogs keep it.
She's done a really good job of that, almost like Jose Alvarado-esque, you know, coming and getting the steals. You know what I'm talking about. Were you expecting a Jose Alvarado reference today?
No, I was not. Oh, that's as good as the John. No, that's better than John Stockton.
That's better than John Stockton.
Okay. Shot up there by Ray Brown, no good. And now another foul going to be called against the Bulldogs. Hornets student section letting them know they can't do that. That one's going to go against Addie Davis.
And then already less than a minute in, 30 fouls called on the Bulldogs.
First one by Brown off the mark. We're going to go 1 for 2 on this trip now. Second one on the way, rattles around, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. That was Addie Davis who came down with it. And now Mulligan going to be the one to bring it across half court. Kicks it over to Burton. And good on the cutter there, and that one's denied. Rhea Brown. And that was the right look. Great cut by Addie Davis. Rhea Brown's having none of it down there. Now Hooks forces not quite a no, Hooks gets the ball back.
Yeah, once Rhea was trying to get it back down, it was Presley Burton who was trying to force the steal on Rhea. Ends up going off of her back, so they'll reset.
So Lady Hornets moving the ball outside the perimeter right now. Bishop kicks it over to Brown. She's looking down low for Barber. Sides against it. Skips it back over to Bishop. Now back to Gooden. 6:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. 40-23. Hooks with a big lead as that one's thrown away, picked up by Harper. Harper pushing the tempo the other way. Going to take it herself, can't get it to go. Mallory Bishop comes away with the rebound. Now here come the Hornets in transition.
3-on-1, man.
And they can't get it to go. It's going to stay with them here. Gotta love some transition basketball, Dodie.
Yeah. Just the intensity that they play with to get back down the court. But a lot of that is because of this depth. You know, we have not seen, you know, Edgewood be able to sub out the way that Hooks is. You know, we just saw Rhea Channing and Hope check out. Addie O'Neal checks back in, and both of the Johnson twins check back in. But we see Addie Davis check out there for Carmen Smith with 4 fouls, so we'll have to see, keep an eye on that.
Is Addie O'Neal looking to get it in, looking for Johnson, and she's going to lose a handle on it. They're going to say last touched by the Bulldogs. It looked like it came off of CeCe's hands.
Call that out on Addie Davis, who ended up staying in the game. So keeping the bigs on the court with both Johnson twins out there.
Hornets find Bishop on the cutter. She'll draw the foul. That one will go against Hannah Mulligan. Just her second foul. And once again this quarter, Lady Hornets doing a good job staying out of foul trouble, Dodie.
Yeah, and, you know, it was a beautiful cut, and because they missed it, Hannah Mulligan had to end up fouling there, and now they're at 4 already in this quarter with just under 6 minutes left to go.
Bishop drills the first free throw. And Dodie, by my stat sheet, what I'm looking at, I don't see a Hornet with any more than 1 foul. Second one by Bishop. Good. 42-23 now the score. 19-point lead for the Hornets. And a steal by Bishop. Good hands, good court awareness by Mallory Bishop.
There have been a few that, like, she hasn't even tried on that I thought she could get a steal every time if she wanted to. Mallory Bishop is just so well in reading those passing lanes.
And Gooden loses the handle on it, gets it back, finds CeCe Johnson. What a pass from Serenity Gooden to Johnson, who was wide open for that one.
The way that she put it up off the glass was so clean, super high, that way nobody could have an interference on it as we see a steal go back the Hornets' way.
Hornets really trying to pour it on right now here in the first round of the playoffs. Mallory Bishop back up to Gooden. Hornets really just controlling this game, playing the basketball that they want to play. Bishop going to bring it back out up to Addie O'Neal. No reason to be in a hurry scoring here if you're the Hornets. Now Serenity Gooden on the ball. DD and CeCe really just setting screens right now as Gooden's 3 is off the mark. Edgewood comes away with it. It'll be Harper to push the tempo. Now it'll be Mulligan looking for a screen, gets one. Skips one across the width of the floor. That one almost stolen away by Johnson. And now a 3 going to be pulled. Won't go. That was Taylor Thompson on the shot. Edgewood comes away with the rebound. Hannah Mulligan jacks up a prayer. Can't get it to go. And the Hornets come away with it. It's going to be Bishop
on the way.
And smart move by Bishop there to come back and reset. Let her team get down the floor and set up in their offense. Gooden says, give me a 3, and gets it to go. And we're going to have a timeout called. The Hornet faithful are losing their minds up here in the stands. We're going to take a timeout with them. 47-23, Hooks in front of Edgewood. We'll get some words from our sponsors and be right back here with fourth quarter action on Texarkana Game Day.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back, everybody. Want to give a huge shout out to our game sponsors once again: Alpha Stone, TXK, Hooks Tire, the Kinder Elite Academy, Hooks Youth Sports Association, Kelly Sims Remax Preferred, and the Tunnel Crew Has-Beens podcast. Thank you to these sponsors for their support of Hooks Hornets athletics.
All right, so after the timeout, 4:02 left to go in the ball game. Hooks with a commanding 47-23 lead, and they've really controlled this fourth quarter so far. Bulldogs really just have had no responses. They almost turn it over there. Somehow they get it into the hands of Hannah Mulligan, and it feels like everywhere the Bulldogs turn, there's just 3 Hornets waiting for them. As Hope Rankin now going to have it knocked out of her hands. Good hustle by Corey Elliott to get back. Hooks will keep possession. But yes, the Hornets just do a great job defensively of speeding you up the way you don't want to be sped up. Mulligan went for a steal there, couldn't get it. Addie O'Neill dumps it off to Mallory Bishop, who will be fouled. That one's going against Corey Elliott. So that'll be the 5th foul of the quarter against the Lady Bulldogs. Bishop will go to the line to shoot 2. Hornets still yet to commit a foul in the fourth quarter.
This has definitely been the cleanest game that they've had all year, and just from what I've been able to see.
Mallory Bishop 3 for 3 from the line in the fourth quarter, looking to make it 4 for 4. Mallory Bishop actually 6 for 6 so far from the free throw line. Make it 7 for 7.
I didn't want to say it, but I was like, it would have been hilarious.
It would have been really funny. Hornets commit their first foul of the quarter.
That's crazy that we're like programmed to be like, we kind of wanted to miss it right now.
It would have been great for the meme, man. So Rhea Brown picks up her first. Again, no Lady Hornet has more than 1 foul according to my foul sheet. Check with the book afterward, make sure I was right. Bulldogs get into the backcourt. Hannah Mulligan, guarded by Serenity Gooden. Mulligan loses a handle on it, picked up by Mallory Bishop. Bishop, no contest to the basket. She gets it to go.
2 different options there. Mallory Bishop, Serenity Gooden, all by themselves. Easy bucket there for the Lady Hornets.
And Hannah Mulligan kicks it back out. And it'll be Carmen Smith with 4 fouls, working to the hoop, can't get it to go. And now a lot of contacts. Yeah. Presley Burton's fouled. That one's going to go against Channing Barber, her first.
Yeah, she was trying to come back down, and Channing Barber a little bit late on the rebound. It ended up causing the foul. But a really good job there by, I believe that was Rhea. They ended up getting a hand in there and made it really hard on Carmen Smith on that last shot.
So 3 off the mark, no good. Rhea Brown can't quite get a handle on it. So it'll stay with the Bulldogs. And I believe the Hornet student section has sat down the Edgewood student section.
It's made it kind of quiet in here now.
Maggie Jones skips one across the court to Thompson, who is looking down low for Carmen Smith.
Have a jump ball, and it'll go the Hornets' way.
Good job by Channing Barber to get some hands on that ball. 2:45 left to go in the contest. 51-30 or 51-23. Hornets with a huge lead. Serenity Gooden tried to pull a fast one there, go out of bounds, and throw it in for the Hornets. Right now, Bulldogs pull a 3. No good, and they'll have an over-the-back called against Mallory Bishop. Her first Hornet to pick up more than 1 foul. Things getting intense between the student section. Kylie Corbin's in the middle of all of it.
She's yapping at him, too. She's letting him have it.
Kylie's a big Hornet fan tonight. She's got a towel. I see her over here. Mulligan working inside. Takes herself. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Barber. And here come the Hornets.
I think the Edgewood student section is asking them to throw a hot dog from one side to the other.
What? No, surely not.
They're really debating it.
Now, that would be a first for me at a basketball game.
Now, the kid with the Mahomes jersey, I could see him doing it.
And Carmen Smith going to pick up her 5th and final foul of the contest. And she's a little emotional after that one. She's not a senior, is she?
No, she is a sophomore. Only one senior on the team. That is Maggie Jones. So tough break for them. But like we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, no juniors on this team. Strictly sophomores and freshmen besides Maggie. So this team is going to be fun to watch for a lot of years. You know, very similar to kind of how Hooks has been the last few years. Really just kind of riddled with young talent. As we've seen the Johnsons and Rhea and Channing. And, you know, a lot of these girls play for a long time here for Hooks. And just kind of 1 or 2 seniors every year, as we see with Addie this year. And so
Mallory Bishop now 9 for 9 from the line. Bulldogs looking to stay competitive here late. As a lot of contact, no call. Probably could have got Hope Rankin for the foul. Minute 44 now. All that remains. And barring something crazy in this last little bit of time, Hook's going to be advancing on to the next round of the playoffs. They're content just moving the ball around, burning some of this clock off. Bishop gives it over to Gooden. Now to CeCe Johnson, who has it knocked out of her hands. Hannah Mulligan showing no quit here, even with a large margin between the two teams on the scoreboard. And she gets the ball back for the Bulldogs.
Okay, so they've now got it to where they can throw the hot dog, but it has to be after the game. They asked Coach Ladd. I'm so distracted.
I cannot wait to see that.
We see some subs check in. The JV girls checking in. We see Libby Fisher as well as Lyndon Wilkerson check in for the Lady Hornets, as well as Peyton Morgan.
Peyton Morgan.
Let's go, Peyton.
Girl of the hour.
Let's go, Pimo.
Let's go, Pimo. Show me something.
I like to give Pimo a lot of heckle about not playing a lot of times, but good to see her out there.
At 3. Bottom.
Maggie Jones.
Maggie Jones, the senior. And probably her final game as a Bulldog. I like Peyton Morgan because my best friend back home, that's his name. That's just, what a coincidence.
So a foul on Hannah Mulligan.
Ooh. Yeah, Mulligan picks up her 3rd. Addison Castle going to the line. Shoot 2. She toes for the first one. Can't get that one to go. You gotta love the Hornet student section, man. Very passionate group. Second one off the mark for Castle as well. Bulldogs come away with the rebound. 50 seconds now. As that one skipped over to the corner to Maggie Jones. And now Mulligan back on the ball. Kick out 3 on the way. No good. Ends up in the hands of the Hornets. CeCe Johnson has it. 25 seconds now as it's thrown out of bounds. Maggie Jones maybe inbounding the basketball for the last time of her high school career.
See a few more subs check out. We'll see Mulligan check out. We'll see Macy Tyndall check in, as well as Kinsley Toll check in. And Jaylee Daughtry as well. More freshmen. Oh, CeCe Johnson with the steal.
And gets on the floor for it.
Gets it to Peyton,
Peyton Morgan. Go back to her. 6 seconds now. And this
will, on the inside.
Peyton Morgan gonna run the clock out. Hooks Lady Hornets moving on to the next round. 53-26. They get the win over the Edgewood Bulldogs. And a fantastic way to start off.
Oh, so
close. What a catch by Patrick Mahomes over there.
It almost got in the helmet, though.
So the hot dog toss was successful by the Hornets to the Bulldogs. A little bit of good sportsmanship between the two student sections. Good basketball game here tonight. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in to Texarkana Game Day. Doty, you got anything to add before
I do not. We'll see. We'll have y'all informed on where the next round will be for the Lady Hornets and kind of what next week looks like for us. But we appreciate everybody for tuning in.
All right. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Texarkana Game Day. For myself and Zach Doty, have a good night and God bless.